Hello and welcome to another Knave video. So, the adventure has to go on. Some of these days I found myself thinking about going to my basement to this table and play again. And sometimes I just think in a negative way. I don't have any idea what I'm gonna do in the game. And then I don't do it. But then I thought about it yesterday. And it's not the way you have to think, because when you just sit down and play and start playing, I just hit the record button. And then I'm not the one who has to know what I'm gonna do today, or what's gonna happen, or where the story is going. I'm gonna get that for free from the dice and the charts and the tables, and the ideas will come to me. I don't create my own ideas, I just receive ideas. They come from somewhere else. So never wait until you have an idea. I think the story is going this way, I'm gonna play it now. No, just go for it. Just start and see what happens. But in this time, it's actually very, in the beginning at least, it's very concrete. I took all the loot, both from the dead Bartholomew corpse and from the cabin in the swamp, and I wrote it all down, and I had it all in this notebook, and I wrote it down and wrote the value down and made calculations. Some of the stuff I put in my room in Alma's house, in the stash. I put some of the stuff and some of the books. I'm gonna keep the books because I was selling them, but then I thought it's fun to have a collection of books, and maybe even give the book some interesting name. I think I'm gonna do that. And then in the end I got 265 coins. And I was just actually putting that into my calculator on the phone. Oh yeah, and I got this Rotring 800. Recommended by Man Alone, the YouTuber. Please look at his videos. They are a great inspiration for me. Definitely, probably the biggest inspiration. So yeah, I'm just gonna write it. So now I have 4,709 XP. A long way to go until I hit the 8,000 mark. But that's okay, because it's fun to play in level 3. I'm not in it to get powerful, I'm in it to discover places and go places and discover what happens. I'm playing to find out what happens, like the old dungeon world philosophy. Okay, so I can scrap these notes now. And I'm not gonna keep this money on me. Let's see what I got. I got my purse with 94. I will, however, no, I'll just keep the 94 and put the 265 into my stash. And I got 460 already. Not sure why, and not sure if it's right. If I maybe forgot to remove some gold, I'm not sure. It doesn't matter, right? 725 coin in stash. 7. And actually I'll put it in what was it? 7. Oh, I forgot. 460 plus 265, 725 coin. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. That's like 72.5 days of manual labor. But Tristan is not a manual laborer. He's a hero. He's a knight, a cool guy, an adventurer who hasn't yet taken an arrow to the knee, like Alma the Frail. So, okay. So now that's out of the way, all the bookkeeping. And I thought about the fast forward thing I did from the cabin back to the city, and then getting some people to carry my stuff and all that. Was it too easy? Was it too was it like cheating? And I thought it doesn't matter, because you have to do what you're gonna do. It could have, the other thing could have been interesting. There could have happened all kinds of fun stuff. But now I did this, and I'm not gonna spend time regretting it. Let's see what I do next time. I don't know yet. And actually, I'm not sure if well, let's say I gotta pay these people who did this, who helped me. So like hirelings such as porters and torchbearers perform unskilled labor and avoid danger at all costs. Okay, I used like 2 of those. They cost 300 coins a month. I had them for 2 days of work. And obviously I divide this 300 by 30 days. It would be 10 a day. So they got 10 a day for 2 days. That's 40. Okay, so I pay them 40. Now that's out of the way. I want to do it somehow realistically, but not too complicated. So now I have 54 coins in my purse on me. All right, but I also want to. Now I took the bookmark out. That's because I wanted to do some downtime stuff. Because I haven't looked a lot at those pages actually. Downtime. Like carousing. I actually thought about, well, he got back, he sold some stuff, he hasn't found the book yet, but maybe he's the kind of person who wants to carouse, just to forget his obligations, kick back, take a break. Don't we all? Then there's some gambling rules. I'm not gonna gamble right now. Career training. That's interesting. You could take another career. That's cool. It's cool that you can do that. And recruiting. I want to recruit a person. Let's see. I think I'm gonna recruit a person for the next time I'm going on an adventure. And the next adventure is obviously to find Mardine, who stole the book. So I'm gonna recruit someone to help me, so I don't end up in the same situation as last time. But I think I'm gonna carouse. Carousing takes up a whole night and costs a PC D10 times 50 coins in villages, D10 times 100 coins in towns, D10 times 200 coins in cities. It also grants the PC XP equal to the amount spent. In the morning, succeed at a con check or roll a mishap. Okay. So you have to spend the coin you get back from adventures to gain XP. Is that right? I thought you just got the XP for finding stuff. Let's see in the beginning. PC creation, blah blah blah. Leveling up, experience points. PCs are awarded 1 experience point per each coin worth of treasure recovered from remote dangerous locations like dungeons and return to civilization, split evenly between all PCs who assisted. If you're using a pre-made dungeon from another RPG that covers silver, blah 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 blah. Okay, so you can actually double the XP by spending the gold. So you can like squeeze extra XP out of 1 coin. That's interesting. I think I'm gonna do that. And Ribe is a city. So that's D10 times 200. So I'm gonna spend all my hard-earned cash. Let's see. No, then I don't have money for the companion guy, do I? Well, actually, companions is not a mercenary expert or hireling. Companion is something different. Companions are generated like a PC. Do not make morale checks and will fight to the death for their employer. They take a half share of any treasure and XP found and can gain levels over time. They will only follow PCs of a higher level. A PC's charisma sets the maximum number of companions that will ever follow the PC over the course of their life. Okay, this time I'm not gonna cheat. I don't know if I have cheated, but I'm not gonna cheat here. I don't have any charisma, so I can't have companions. I can if I level up and get some charisma. So my only option is actually to hire people. Not gonna hire experts. Not gonna hire mercenary. Because I haven't been in battles yet, it's not been necessary, but what I needed the last time was some hirelings. So I'm gonna create hirelings now. 300 per month. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna take out this big box of cards. Not house of cards, but box of cards. These are way too big, aren't they? I could start these. I haven't broken these in yet. I haven't felt like it yet. I just take a card like this. Okay. And I'm gonna create a hireling. I'm just gonna write hireling so I don't forget what he is. He, she, it. Okay, hireling, 300 coin per month. AC 11, HP 3 out of 3, level 1, attack, punch, D2, move, obviously 40, morale 4, and 10 slots. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Hirelings such as porters or torchbearers perform unskilled labor and avoid danger at all costs. D10 are available in a village. 6 are available. Actually, it's not a village, it's a city. So it's 10 D10. I'm not gonna roll for that. There's a lot. Reroll every month. I'm not gonna do that. Some of the rules in Knave are very streamlined and easy, and sometimes it gets very specific. Well, that's, I guess, it's the game Ben Milton likes to play, right? Okay, so we're gonna create this person like we normally do by picking a picture from the big box of pictures. Blah, 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 blah. This guy. I don't know if it's focused if I get this close to the camera, but it's like this nice hair, nice mustache. It's from a Robin Hood comic from the 70s. Okay, great. That's actually very great. Now I don't have the sticky stuff, but I'll find it till next time. So that's the guy, and he's called Bard. Name Bard. Let's see. Instead of giving him a surname, I'll give him a profession. Tailor. Bard Tailor. Bard the Swift Tailor. No. Let's see his personality. 28. Femme fatale. He's not a femme fatale. He definitely isn't. Idealistic. Idealistic? Idealistic. Like an ideal. He's idealistic. Why does he want to earn this money? He wants to rule a realm. He's got big dreams, right? Rule realm. Okay. I'm just gonna. Okay. NPC detail. 47 luxurious hair. Luxurious hair. I didn't need to roll that because we already saw that, right? He's perfect. He's so perfect. I'm not gonna give him all kinds of mannerisms and stuff. I'm not gonna play it anyways. So yeah, now I got this cool guy. And he's gonna get 300 a month. Divided by 30, that's 10 a day. Okay, so I have to actually count days. I actually thought about using this. That's also from some kind of thrift store game. Very cool. But it's a bit too loose and it goes to 12. I would have liked it to go to 10 and then use it as the chaos factor. But I guess I'm gonna find some other chaos factor thing somewhere someday. I also got this. Yeah. So that's what I like about thrift stores. You can find all these kinds of counters and stuff, similar stuff. Also this big die. You just go for scavenging hunts and it gives you ideas. Okay. So Tristan came back. I'm gonna do a new scene. Was I in control? Ruined the needs of back to Ribe, did business, and I was in control. I was in control, so the chaos factor goes down. Actually, one of you commented one of my videos the last time I couldn't remember. It's very nice of you. Now I've forgotten it again. But I think I was in control, so the situation doesn't get more chaotic, but less chaotic. I think that's the reasoning behind it. So yeah, scene number 7. Chaos factor 4. Hired, barred, tailor. The idealistic tailor. I'm gonna need some more of this nice coffee. Coffee. And when I got this new camera mount, I also bought this multi-tool. Leatherman Wave Plus. It's just nice to hold in your hands. I just like stuff. And it was Black Friday, so judge me. It's okay. And by the way, the Zweihander is also in the stash because I can't use it yet. And this hireling, of course, he's not gonna fight, so he doesn't need strength or dex or whatever. He's not gonna do jack shit. He's just gonna travel with me to carry shit. Sorry, to carry stuff. To carry valuables and objects. And for you who didn't look at or watch my Doom Song unboxing, I got the game called Doom Song, new RPG from Kickstarter. I think I'm one of the first ones to get it actually. It's just getting out to the backers now, and it came with a nice coin. I have this coin and the 7th Seal coin, Ingmar Bergman, and then I got this D&D-ish coin with a Viking ship on it. I think the Viking ship is one I like the least because it doesn't say if it's positive or negative. It's like, is the ship negative or positive, or is the die and the anchor positive or negative? I'm not sure. It's easy here. It says yeah and nay, yes and no, with the death standing here and the dead people dancing here. And this is a green crown, very positive, or a black skull with a cross on it, very negative. So I like these the most. So now I'm in this solo RPG situation where I'm ready and I don't know what's going on. I think Tristan Bullbridge, or me, I'm gonna find the book, Alma. Don't worry. Madine stole it from Bartholomew and killed Bartholomew. But this aggression will not stand. I'm gonna find that asshole and I'm gonna grab that book and give it back to you. And actually, I got this book for you. It's a book with poems. Okay, male or female? Yes is male, so it's female. 52. Ione. It's Ione's love poems. It's a very nice book. It's very expensive. It's lovely. It's got all kinds of details. Like it's got covers made from lambskin. Very delicate, and it's decorated with food stained. It's got some food stains, but please, it's from the rubbers. You can clean that off someday. And look, there's a bookmark. And the bookmark's got the colors of fire coral. I want you to have this love book potion and be patient while I go out with my new hired friend Bard to find your book. I'll find it. And I'll leave tomorrow after we've slept. Good night, Alma. And after that monologue where Alma didn't get to say anything, he goes to bed and sleeps. And my expectation for this scene is I went to sleep. My expectation for this is that it's going to be a calm night and that I'm going to get up in the morning after a good rest and I'm going to leave. And I'm actually going to need some rumors, but I'm going to ask at the marketplace tomorrow in the city to see if someone knows about this guy, Nadine. That's like my goal. So I'm going to test the expected scene. Roll 1d10 and compare it to the chaos factor. 10. Roll over chaos factor, expected scene. Okay, good. So I sleep and I wake up and I go to the market and I'm gonna ask around. And I'm actually gonna tell Bart, because I'm meeting up with Bart. We agreed on that. We're meeting here in the morning on the marketplace near the well. And we're both going to see if we can ask people about this strange guy Nadine, if they've seen him, heard of him, or whatever. So how do I solve that? I'm actually not sure. I think I'm just going to use the fate chart. Do I get a rumor on this guy? He was kind of mysterious, but he looked quite normal. He didn't look like a demon or whatever. He didn't look that shady. On the other hand, if he had looked shady, people might have remembered him better. I'd say it's 50-50, and the chaos factor is 4, so that's only 35. 91. That's above extreme no. So no, we don't know who you're talking about. No idea. Actually, no, I'm not gonna get a false rumor, because then I know it's a false rumor, and that's not fun. But maybe by the extreme no means that some people will be annoyed, or some situation emerges here at the marketplace, right? So I'm gonna find the meanings table. I always forgot where the meanings tables are. But then again, they're not that hard to find, because this meaning tables, descriptions, actions. Okay, let's see what happens at the marketplace. Whoops. Scene adjustment, no. NPC behavior. Random event. This is not a random event. I would love some random events actually. But let's see. 20. Combine. And 66. Pain. Combine pain. Do they get hurt? Maybe. Yeah, actually. Their combined efforts to get some rumors did provoke some people. And suddenly Tristan sees his new friend Bart get pushed by some big guys at the marketplace. And they're yelling at him, "Don't go asking about some weird ass Madin person. Who the hell do you think you are, asshole?" And he's hurt and he's down on the ground and he's being ridiculed. And that's how Tristan learned that Bart is in the lowest part of the hierarchy. He's frowned upon, he's made fun of, people don't like him. Maybe because he's too idealistic. Maybe because he's got big dreams. He's a poor guy who has to do dirty work to get by because no one wants to employ him. Tristan, on the other hand, feels sorry for him. And he actually stands up to him now. Because you don't get to push around my friend. You're not gonna put Bart in a corner. So let's see what I got here. The big book of battle maps. Town Square. Finally I can use this book. I was just about to buy another one actually, just a small pixie book version of it. I didn't though, because I have enough stuff for now. Where did the town market go? This? No. That was actually some swampy area. Oh, there's a campsite. That's nice. I might be able to use that. And by the way, I'm working on the light situation. I ordered an RGB light so I can add some color to this place. Huh? This is weird. It's supposed to have a town square. That's bullshit. Here it is. So yeah, the town square. Is it on the camera? Yeah, okay. Good. So they were meeting here. Tristan. I keep talking about him in third person. Normally when I play RPGs, I would say I go to this place and I shoot and stuff like that. No, he's got a red cape, so he's the red guy. So I met Bart here, and then we went around the square, marketplace, and asked people, and he was shoved over here and thrown on the ground by the big thugs. Are they even visible? I'm gonna take the white ones, or whatever, the yellow. Like these two guys. No one puts Bart in the corner, I say, and I step up to the leading guy who just shoved him. Step away. Don't push around my friend. If you want to push someone, then push me. This would be a reaction roll. NPC reaction. Let's see. This is gonna be interesting. 5. Insult, threaten, or command the PCs. So they are they're stepping up one step on the stairs of conflict. I don't know how to say it in English. So they are very insulted, and they want to threaten me. Oh yeah, you stupid-looking knight person. Who do you think you are just because you have a helmet? You want to fight, huh? And I think that's up to me. Do I want to fight? Did I actually get a weapon? Ah, no, I didn't. I haven't bought a weapon yet. Note to myself, before you get into a fight, buy a weapon. But I didn't. So I'm just gonna hit him right in the kisser. And now we actually know from a few months or weeks ago, I was just looking at this book, how much damage does unarmed attack do? And I couldn't find it anywhere. But today I just thought of it now that, yeah, it's 1d2 because it's in the section about the NPC, about the companions. They do punch, or actually the hirelings, they punch at 1d2. It doesn't say that anywhere else. He could have written that, but what the heck. So I'm gonna hit NPC statistics table from Mythic. I think I'm gonna use it because I want to hit him. Normally I would have to hit his armor class. The fate question, does the NPC have a statistic value of X? So does this guy have an armor class of 11, like Bart and other people without an armor? If no, obviously he has an armor of some kind. And I think it's very likely that he has an armor class of 11 because you normally don't wear armor in town if you live there. I have my armor on now because we are traveling on in just a minute. But it's very likely that he has an armor class of 11. So very likely, chaos factor for 65, 70. No, actually, I find out he's got a piece of armor under his shirt. That's why he looks so big and buff, because he has the chainmail shirt under his clothing. Does the other guy have that too? I would say that's likely. No, 66 instead of 65. No, the other guy doesn't. So he has an armor class of 11. So this guy that I'm punching has an armor class of 12. But I got +3. Oh, whoops, sorry. It was 10. So 13, so I hit him. And I'm gonna hit him for 1d2. Right. 1. Does he have... How many hit points does he have? Because the hireling has 3 hit points. Does he also have 3 hit points? I say it's 50-50. Because he might be a bit more buff. 39 and it's supposed to be 35. So, no. He's got a bit more. He's got 3 plus 1, so he's got 4. He's got 4 hit points. I'm just gonna put this die next to him. What about the other guy? Does he have 3 hit points? He's a bit smaller. I'd say it's likely. So likely, chaos factor 4 is 50. And I actually rolled a 50, so yeah, he's got 3 hit points. Okay. But he got 1 damage. So he's down to 3. And I think we have to roll for initiative. So combat. Initiative is charisma versus charisma. It's my charisma, which is 0. Plus 0. That's 1. I'm going last. Yeah, the other guy also rolled a 1. What are the odds? Actually, I know the odds. It's 1 in 400. So, does he have a charisma of more than 0? I say it's 50-50. Chaos factor 4, that's 35. 41, no. He's also got 0, so we reroll. Okay. 19 versus 19. What are the odds? The odds are 1 in 400. Twice in a row. This is very, very weird. And I got it on camera. You are my witnesses. Okay, one more time. 17 versus 4. Okay, so I start the next combat. I am just gonna hit him again. 20 plus 3. I also get a free maneuver. So I'm gonna hit him for some damage. 2. Right in the kisser. I hit his face. And I think he just goes down. He breaks his nose, or he's bleeding out of his nose, and he goes down into the ground. And then I think the other guy has to roll for... they have to roll combined for morale. Which is 4, just like... Or do they have the same morale as Bard? I think they're a bit more tough, so I'd say it's unlikely. Chaos factor 4, that's 25 or below. 78. Okay, no. So they roll normally for morale, 2d6. At an NPC's breaking point, roll 2d6 equal to or under their morale or their route. I rolled over. Roll equal to or under their morale. And if I don't, they round or surrender. It's always difficult with morale checks. I think it's so I can't wrap my head around it. I don't know why. It's just I've been using morale checks in basic fantasy in a campaign I played, and every time I have to look it up. Every single time. I can't remember it. It just doesn't stick to my brain. It's like a piece of butter on a frying pan. It just slips around. No idea why. Okay, so they run away. That's it. He gets up and grabs his nose and it's bleeding and come on, we're getting back at you, asshole, some other time. And they run away. And I'm actually going to put them on the NPC table now. I'm going to write them here on the table as, what do we call them? marketplace thugs. And I just write AC 12 and AC 11. And the one's got 4 HP and the other one's got 3 HP. Just so I can remember. Okay, so I won that fight. Nice. And obviously I'm now helping Bart to his legs again, to his feet. Okay, Bart, this wasn't successful. We didn't get any information of that asshole Madine. But I guess we're just gonna go in a random direction? No. Well, actually, maybe this is one of those situations where you get what you want, but there's also a consequence, because the story kind of goes to a halt if the answer is no. So I would say it's yes, but, and but was this encounter. So actually, we get some kind of clue. For some kind of location. Maybe descriptions. Yeah, let's do the meanings table with the descriptions on them. Blah blah blah. There it is. 71. Naturally. 23. Dull. It's at a naturally dull place. So it's not an exciting place. It's very dull. It might be grasslands. Not a forest. A forest is interesting, right? So dull is like the plains, the boring plains. The boring plains to northwest, but we already went there. What's that supposed to mean? Let's grab the map. Northwest, up here maybe. Okay, so Madine was seen here. I'm gonna put it in the journal. So went to sleep, met with Bart, gathered rumors, but got in a fight at the marketplace. Okay. The rumor, Madine was seen on the plains parenthesis to the northwest. That's 6.1415. 6.1415. That looks stupid. 6.1415. It's because it's in between. It's because I haven't worked with hexes a lot, so I just made this system myself. It's not very intuitive. So this is where Madine has been seen. I think we're gonna travel there, but maybe that's gonna be next time. Because now I'm gonna try to buy a weapon at the marketplace. So I go to the weapon stall. And ask what weapons they have. And of course they know me as a former blacksmith, and I know the jargon of blacksmiths and weapon salesmen, so I can talk to them and easily find out what they got in stash. And obviously they also want to sell, so let's see. I'm gonna do it in this way that I think I'm gonna roll 3 times on the weapons table, just to have some variety and something to choose from. So 40, horse bow. Actually, I got wisdom 2, so that's not too terrible actually. I'm just gonna write it down. So horse bow, 77, shuriken, some strange looking stars to throw, interesting, 39, hook sword, that's cool. And then the price, melee weapons, one-handed weapons, 50 coin. Missile weapons, bows, two-handed, blah blah blah, 100 coins. Okay, I'm gonna go with the hook sword, 50 coin. Great. So let's see what I got. I got 54. So now I got 4 left, but now I have a hook sword. Interesting. I haven't heard of a hook sword before, but I imagine it being like a sword, but then with like a hook at the top. That's very mean. So you can grab your enemy, I guess. Maybe I'll use it for that. We'll see sometime in the future. Okay, that's it for today, I think. And then I'm gonna start my travels the next time, going to the northwest. Maybe just 1 hex or 2 hex. I'll see, until I get to some normal plains or grasslands, I guess you call them. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Bye bye.